Can you still buy property even if you don't qualify for a bond? Hi, I'm 𝗣𝗆𝘆𝗶𝘀𝘁 of the Wealth Creators Method, where our mission is to help you create, grow, protect, and enjoy your wealth and live a life of abundance. So, you want to buy a property, but the bank is asking a ridiculous amount of money for the deposit, or you just simply can't qualify for a bond. What do you do? Well, there are several ways around this, but today I would like to share with you just one way. Perhaps you've heard of it before. It's called rent to buy or rent to own. And just like the name suggests, you rent a property with the intention to buy that property when the lease agreement ends. When the contract is signed, the seller is not allowed to sell that property to anyone else during the agreed upon time frame. You will pay the agreed upon monthly rental as usual, plus an additional amount, and sometimes there will be upfront fees. Now, these additional amounts will count towards your purchase price if the sale goes through. So when the time frame is up, you will have a smaller balance to pay. Now, the additional payments and the rent shouldn't typically cost you more than a common bond would. So in essence, if you can afford a bond but you do not qualify for one, the rent to buy option will be perfect for you. Another plus is that you can back out of the deal whenever you want. So what's in it for the seller? Well, maintenance costs. You've heard of tenants messing up a property. I personally have fallen victim to this. Well, if a tenant is renting a property with the goal of one day owning it as a home, they are more likely to keep it in good condition. Plus, if the buyer backs out, the seller keeps the property plus all the additional payments. Just make sure that the contract or lease agreement clearly states all of this, or else there's nothing stopping the owner from selling that property to somebody else or even raising the sales price. Now, the law around these types of arrangements can be quite complicated, so make sure you get the right legal counsel before you step into this type of venture. If you would like to know more ways where you can buy property in South Africa without the help of the bank, then make sure you join us for our next training session, where we will share with you a few of our property investment tips and tricks that we have learned over the years. Buying property can be one of the very best financial decisions you ever make, but it can be scary. There are a lot of risks involved, a risk that people won't tell you about. So always remember, before you buy any type of property anywhere in the world, always do the calculations for yourself. And if you don't know how, learn from someone who does.